It's the final 2 games of the season. Can we secure the first league title of hopefully 2? Because hopefully I want to get this done and dusted in 2 years. But at least can we get number 1 out of the way? We have a few tough games. Let's find out. What's going on, everyone? Welcome back to episode 7 of our FM19 Journeyman save here with FC Grasshoppers, obviously in Zurich in Switzerland. Since we last met, it's only been 1 game against St. Gallen. We're 5-0 up, I believe. And it ended up 5-3. So, yeah, Slobber Knocker, Hartung with a hat-trick, Sidibe got 2, and the rest of the teams, well, not for the teams, the rest of the goal scorers were obviously for St. Gallen. Luckily, we held them off, and we managed to stay top of the table. 6 points up for grabs. We could be crowned champions today with a victory, and yeah, just puts it out of, obviously, Young Boys' reach. We've qualified for the Europa League. Europa League? No, Champions League. Oh, no, I haven't spelled champions properly, have I? Here we go. But it doesn't say. I don't think we go to the group stage, which is a bit unfortunate. But that's not a bother as long as we go get some coefficients, a few nice games for some gate receipts. I'm happy with that. I'll take that. I'm not too bothered about anything else. So yeah, if we can get that all locked and loaded, that's fantastic stuff. In goal, we are at home. Muric for us. Mesonero, Reiner, Loran, left back. Pickle, Bernier, Kapic, Puga, Sidibe, Hartung, and Sukasev. And for them, it's Muki, Pepe, Montero, Sosai, Kamara, David, Ian. I remember this team. David and Ian. Mouche, Pavlovic, Tashi, and Alson Mariano. So hopefully we can get the job done. I mean, the stadium's pretty empty considering we could be crowned champions today. Doesn't seem like there's a lot of people here. But it just, I guess that's the way the cookie crumbles, right? No one's actually playing today. So as long as we win, we could just be crowned champions and see the confetti fall down. Hartung gets on the end of that. Can't find the net, unfortunately. And it goes out for a corner, which is fair enough. I'll take a corner early on. He's going to play it to this player here. Oh, he didn't. Okay, I thought it was going to be risky with Sidibe being marked. Pickle. Cleared. Not that very far, though. Only into Reiner. And we get away with that one. Pepe. David. His name probably is David, but I'm going to call him David. Just to emphasise that they have 2 midfielders called David and Ian. Didn't realise this was bloody EastEnders. Well, David scored. He's offside. Whew! He just punished me for mugging him off. It literally just says David. I guess it is David. He is Spanish, but I mean, yeah, it just says David, and Ian. Where's Ian from then? Is he on loan as well? Yeah. Spain just now give their players just names. You know, it used to be Xavi, Iniesta. I mean, I know it's Andreas Iniesta, but everyone just referred to him as Iniesta, didn't they? Xavi was another one. But yeah, now they just call them David and Ian. Not as punchy, is it really? Hartung bursts past the defender. Can he square it? He should have squared it. Why didn't he square it? I should be able to shout at him and be like, square the ball. It's like England at the World Cup, isn't it? When Harry Kane could have squared it to Sterling, we would have gone 2-0 up against Croatia. But no. He wanted to be selfish, wanted to get the golden boot, and then we got eliminated. And my life's been downhill ever since. Pickle. Hoofs it in. Sidibe's there. We just need a goal. Literally 1 goal would be enough. And we'd be champions. We can see the confetti fall down. We don't have pressure going into the final game. Sukasev's injured. It's all kicking off. Let's bring on Maggi. Thierry Maggi. Literally hasn't done anything really for us. Yeah, literally hasn't scored a league goal. He scored a non-competitive goal, and that's it. Thierry Maggi, I brought him in for his name because it sounded like Thierry Henry, and he's done nothing. Absolutely nothing. Is this the game he does something and gets us a league title? I bloody hope so. David. Ian. Mouche has scored for Lausanne. And yeah, if Young Boys win their game, they go up to 76. They'll be 2 points behind us, and we have to play Basel I've bottled it, haven't I, boys? I've bottled it. I think I've bottled it, lads. Pickle, Reiner. Sidibe, my guy, my absolute guy. Bloody love Sidibe. Yes, 1-1. Okay, maybe we haven't bottled it because now we're still 3 points clear. Actually, wait. Because they can only get... Oh, maybe we do it with a draw. Because if they win twice, it'll be 76-79, but then it'll be head-to-head. Is it goal difference? I don't know. Well, that's still a bit uneasy for me, if I'm honest. I'd rather us to somehow nick a result, get a win. Because, yeah, draw leaves me very uneasy. Very, very uneasy. And I don't know if I want to rely on that. David. Oh, come on, boys. Can't be letting them have shots like that. Half-time 1-1. Come on, come on, come on. Come on. Come on, boys. I keep clicking updates thinking that young boys are going to be playing, and even though I know that they're not, and even if they are, the worst result they could have is a loss, and it would be exactly the same as what's happening now. But Lauren, can we get a goal? Can't beat the first man. Puga is there. Into Pickle. Kapic. Magi. Thierry Magi. Hartung. Oh, I thought that was it, boys. I thought that was it. Antonov needs to come on. I can't bring off Hartung. We don't have another striker. Actually, maybe... Oh, do I do... Might have to do some theory crafting. Antonov. Pickle. Sidibe is there. Grasshoppers 2. Lasane 1. I'm going to make a sub anyway. Hartung's got a knock. I want him to play against Basel. So I'm going to put Magi up top as a... What does he want to play as? Nothing like... what? Is he not a striker? Where does he like playing then? How can he be at advanced? He's a striker who's not competent in any of the positions he can play. I'm not even making that up. Gonna bring on Anderson here as an advanced playmaker on support. Actually, no, we need more attacking stuff. Yeah, play him as attack. Kapic can become... Actually, okay, no, he has to be a trequartista. I'm gonna make... Yeah. Kapic a ball-winning midfielder. And I'm gonna do that for the last half hour. David... This guy's caused me so many issues, isn't he? Him and Ian, mate. Him and Ian are literally Lasane's star men. Boys, just leave me alone. David, come on, whips it in. Get it away, thank God. There's more fans on this side. Look at us, mate. They're all turning up for the game. 6,000. Only 180 or 158 away fans, but that doesn't bother me. Just means more Zurich fans, doesn't it? Kapic into Pickle. Kapic, Pickle. Come on. Oh, that's a lovely ball out to Messanero. Reiner. Centre-backs are very far forward. Antonov. Reiner. Pickle. Reiner. Into Sidibe Anderson. And we smashes it away. Alson Mariano. And Berriez just tripped him up for no reason. Literally zero reason to do that, mate. Why have you done that? Zero reason to do that at all. Like, literally didn't have to do that at all. I do say... a lot, so if you can hear that in the microphone, I apologise. That's meant to be what my little pop filter... It's not like a pop filter, it's like a foam filter, isn't it? That's what it's meant to slowly or slightly... Thierry Magi scored. Oh my God. Yes, mate. Thierry Maggi. Thierry Maggi. Thierry Maggi. Thierry Maggi. He's bloody done it. The slaphead McGee has done it. Berrier whips it in. Lovely header. He's not even bald. His picture up here is bald. He's got hair. I don't know who to believe. Maybe he takes his cosplay as Henri very seriously over here. But he's bloody scored. At this rate, we are champions. Actually, nowhere. We are champions. The confetti will be falling. Pickle. What can he do here? Kapic. Maggi. Sidibe. Hat-trick. What a way to round out bloody a championship 4-1. I keep panicking and we keep getting good results. It's just like this formation is doing something to my chest because we don't ever play well, but somehow we're scoring loads of goals. Sidibe gets a hat-trick and 4-1, and it looks rather comfortable, doesn't it? But we both watched the same game, and for periods of times, it didn't look like we were going to do anything. So, yeah, it's just not good for my chest. It's not good for my bloody body. But Sidibe hat-trick, Thierry Maggi with a goal, and it looks like full time is upon us. Is the confetti going to fall? Hopefully it does. Oh, Pepe. And hopefully it means the Basel game's stress-free, which will bloody be glorious if that can be the case. It is full time. Does the confetti fall? Ooh, there it is. The confetti's falling. Another trophy to my cabinet. I've somehow done it. First season in at Grasshoppers. Our budget next year is only 6 million. And although actually with the finances from winning the league and stuff like that, and TV revenue next year, I reckon January I'll get another influx of stuff. But definitely, definitely to hit the ground running. We only have 6 million in summer. So I'm going to have to try and hold on to as many of the squad as I can and hope young boys don't do a bloody absolute ridiculousness and sign everyone they can. But let me jump ahead to the Basel game. Hopefully we can end the season on a high with a good victory against one of the better teams in the region. See you then. Final day of the season and we can look back with happy memories. It's been a good first year. Arguably we should have won it more convincingly than we did, but we still won it nonetheless, right? I've been here 1 year. I've won it first season in, and did I do that at Sporting? I'm not too sure. But let me get into the lineups first. Basel are at home. It's Koval in goal, Djukic, Isic, Stojanovic, Franken, Lauper and Denge, Mehmeti, Jenny, Ardays and Pululululululu up top for them, and Muric in goal for us. Krasniki and Messanero, Antonov, Pusic, Bernier, Kapic, Puga, Sidibe, Hartung and Thierry Maggi. Thierry Maggi. But yeah, we could have won it more convincingly. 7 draws in the end, 4 losses. But a title in the first year. Hopefully we can keep this going into next year, and a whole season with Sidibe I'm very happy about because he's been a fantastic signing actually. I know the scout report doesn't say and doesn't really give it justice, but I think he's doing a fantastic job here. He has all the qualities we needed to replace Reali, and I think in all honesty he's performing better than Reali did for us. So yeah, he's definitely fit the bill. He's definitely got a year or two left in him as Hartung gets a fantastic goal. He brings out the best in David Hartung as well. They have a fantastic partnership and he's been able to excel. Hartung, second half of the season, has been scoring goals for fun. He's finally picked it up, sorted it out. Him and Sidibe have been fantastic, which is weird to say because the second half of the season was results-wise worse. As far as the points earned and the losses and defeats and things like that, we did play worse in the second half. But at the same time, the games that I've watched, we've played better football or just looked like a better side. So it is really hit or miss. I guess you never miss her. If anyone knows that TikTok reference, then we should be ashamed. Look how many Basel fans are here, by the way. This is what I meant. Look, there's so many. The stadium's full in a big game in between the Swiss sides. Whereas like Lugano and whoever else we were playing just clearly don't have that reputation, so no one really turns up. But clearly you can see the Swiss sides are capable of selling out arenas when they need to, and this is bloody evidence of that. But yeah, hopefully if we can get another striker in, I have requested or at least made an inquiry to the I think it was Lugano, Francois. can't remember his surname, Gigliano, something like that. Although Joaquin Ardaiz has just equalised for Basel, but I'm not too bothered. I mean, Young Boys are winning and they closed the gap to only 3 points, so it really does look like we scraped the league. But lovely finish, actually, to be fair. Bang, across the goal. Fantastic stuff. But yeah, though it looks like Young Boys literally barely missed out, they've just been amazing, haven't they, in the second half of the season. The minute they lost European football and no more sort of Swiss Cup and stuff like that, they've just been amazing. Sidibe's there. There we go, 2-1. There we go, 5 points, mate. That looks better, doesn't it? St. Gallen did fantastically as well. Europa League for them. Basel as well, also to the Europa League. I'm sure they'll be fine down there. Like I said, I'm sure they're going to sort themselves out. And Zurich also sneak into the Europa League spot. I'm very worried for them. A negative record and you're getting European football, that's when your league needs some work, in my opinion. If there was 5 solid teams, like if these top 5 teams were all pretty good sides, then yeah, it's understandable because you play each other 4 times, right? So obviously, if Young Boys beat you a couple of times, St. Gallen beat you a couple, Basel, at least they have a positive record, but I feel like a lot of their defeats maybe they weren't, but I feel like 11 wins, 10 draws, 15 losses, and you're getting European football just doesn't really feel like that kind of form should be rewarded. And if they're playing like that against Swiss sides, how are they going to play against some of Europe's better sides? Places like Austria, places like Russia, Turkey. They don't have only 10 teams. They have teams that have to literally be the top 6 out of 20, 18, 16. No team no league or nation, has a league this small. So yeah, Zurich I'm worried about. They're not going to help our coefficients. Basel I think will be okay. St. Gallen I reckon won't do amazingly. I don't think Basel and St. Gallen will do amazingly, but I think they'll probably get a few results, help our coefficients a little bit. And it's probably then down to us and Young Boys, really, as hopefully being the big dogs. As Sidibe heads it in 3-1. As long as we can get to the Europa League group stage, I'm not sure what we need to do to get there. Francois Gangloff, that is him, the Lugano man. I've made an inquiry for him. But as long as we can get to the Europa League group stage, I don't know if us losing the Champions League qualifiers gets us there, but as long as we get there, I'm sure we could probably upset a few teams, get a few results, and just getting to that stage of the competition is good for coefficients anyway. So if we can do that, maybe do what Young Boys did, get through to the knockout rounds. Because, of course, that's what how did they get to the knockout round? Were they in the Champions League? I don't think they were. No, they were in the Europa League. They had Guimarães in their group. That's a pretty tough group. And this is what I mean. Zuldwagen and Partizan isn't the toughest group in the world. They actually beat Guimarães and Partizan. They lost to Guimarães, beat Zuldwagen, drew to Partizan. They did all right in the Europa League. I'm sure we could do similarly. It's just that unfortunately we went out to Rangers, who, to be honest, they probably bottled it, didn't they? Did they even do well? Let's see if we can find Rangers. Forenza, my boys. They're not really my boys. I never managed them, but Basel did all right as well, actually. They got through. They went to the second knockout round. They lost 6-0 in aggregate. They still made it. Rangers, mate. What are Rangers doing? Oh, they lost to Zulte Waregem. Okay, sure thing. Servette. Oh, they've made it look even better. It's not even half time yet. But anyway, like I was saying, the coefficients is important because it's going to boost the reputation of the Swiss League, which in turn will slowly trickle down a little bit and boost the reputation of the places or teams like Lugano, Sion, Thun, Lausanne. And if some of those can sneak into that Zurich spot consistently, or like at least on a semi-consistent basis, let's say 2 out of 4 years, then yeah, their reputation is obviously going to improve because they'll be getting, I guess, continental reputation, right? Maybe not worldwide, but definitely continental. As Sandro Lorpa makes it 3-2 before half time, by the way. I thought this was literally in the second half, this game. I've been waffling that much, and it's only the first half. But Genk Mehmeti has put it through to Lorpa. 14th and 41st. A bit of a conspiracy going on there, isn't there? Dun 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 dun. I'm a bloody loser. Why am I making sound effects? I'd like us to win here against Basel. End the season on a high, you know. It's nice and sunny, away from home, a nice win away at Basel. It's picture perfect, isn't it, really? No, clearly not. It was Christian Jenny. 3-3, 6 goals before half-time. At this rate, we could make it to 100. 95 scored so far. Conceded quite a lot, though, but then again, you do play the top teams 4 times. So yeah, imagine if like Man City had to play Man United 4 times. I'm sure both of them would concede way more goals than they usually do. Be bloody ridiculous. Imagine how long the league campaign would be in England if you had to play every team 4 times. Flip it now. 76 games a year. Be bloody murder, wouldn't it? Yeah. Elsewhere, nothing's really changing, is it? Because Zurich, I don't think, can drop out. There's 1-1. If they lose, they go down to 42, and Lugano can win. No, Lugano can steal it. It's 4-3 before half-time. David Hartung has got another 29. I'd like them to get another one. A nice 30 for the season. Thierry Maggi got an assist. Sadibe, though, look at this. Lovely ball through. Maggi's there. Only 17. Maybe I haven't been a bit too harsh on him, but lovely finish from Hartung. Like I said, I'd like him to get one more. Have a nice 30 for the season. I'll be satisfied with that. And at half-time, Basel 3, Grasshoppers 4. And yeah, whenever we seem to play, it seems to be pretty good games. 4-2 was obviously the last result to Basel. 4-3 here today. And you can see why, yeah, the teams have conceded so many goals. Well, young boys haven't. We've just literally scored more than everyone else by a landslide. And that's clearly been the difference for us. Bernier, Pusic. So maybe I need to sign some centre-backs then, not strikers. I think we'll be alright with Maggi and Hartung. Maybe get one back up. But centre-backs needs to be my priority, I think. Or at least defenders. At this rate, a goalkeeper, because Joaquin Ardey has got another goal. I don't know why I say like that. Joaquin. I don't know. Joaquin. He scored. Genk Mehmeti with another bloody assist. I don't know how he gets it when Pulululululu headers it into the goalkeeper's arms. But 4-4 now. Elsewhere, Lugano are winning. If Zurich lose, they will drop out of this Europa League spot. Francois bloody Gangloff just doing the business, isn't he? I would like to bring him in. I mean, arguably he would help bridge our gap of scoring even more goals. With him, we probably would make it to 100. So maybe that's just what we need to do. More firepower. But then they do say, don't they, defence wins championships is what they say. Arguably it doesn't because, yeah, we've conceded way more than young boys. But at the same time, maybe our defence led to the 96 goals that we've scored. Who knows? Who bloody knows? Wait, if I lose this game, young boys win, they got up to 79, we'd be on 81. It'd be a 2-point gap. Imagine if we end up winning the title with only a 2-point gap. That's bloody ridiculous. Zurich double. Oh no, they don't double the lead. They take the lead, which they'll be bloody massively pleased about. I'm gonna say concentrate for the last 15 minutes because Basel are coming at us here. They've nearly scored. Puga, come on, get there. Nice, come on, yes. Okay, played it a bit early, but it's fine. Sadibe, lovely ball in. Puga's there, offside. Damn. Sadibe, lovely ball. Oh, that's not offside. Look at his leg. No, go back. Oh, he wasn't offside. You all saw that. The player's leg was playing him onside. That's bloody. We've been robbed. Young boys beating Servette. Lasane also go down. Bit of a shame. I do like Lasane, but they arguably were probably weaker than some of these other sides. So maybe deservedly are in that spot. I'm going to make a few subs just because I can. Sadibe, I know you're on for a hat-trick, mate, but I think it's good to give him a bit of a run out, as it is for Anderson. We'll bring him up as well. Dun. They should play a 5-0-5, basically. Music. Is that what our formation would actually be called? No, 4-1-5 apparently. Loran. Just toe punts it back. Full time 4-4. I mean, definitely hasn't been a boring episode, has it? 4-4. Jesus Christ. We do win the title. Of course, that was obviously determined last game. 2.84 million for winning the league. That's not too bad. And there we have it. 8 goals scored today. 5 conceded, but we are Swiss Super League champions, should I say. We've done it for the first year. Can I do it again next year? I bloody hope so, because it was looking rusty, and I feel like if we don't do it quickly, we could end up just here forever, because I think young boys could seriously just take over this division. Them and Basel have definitely been, the 2 teams to beat as of late. And I think if we don't buck our ideas up, why have Luzerne been good and they've been something like relegated? That's a bit weird. But I think, if we don't do it quickly, we could become in trouble here. That is the end of today's episode. It is also the end of the season. If you did enjoy, please drop a like down below. Subscribe to find out what goes on next season. You'll be updated with the journey every day. An episode at 5 p.m. BST. Every single day, Monday to Friday. And as always, I'll catch you guys next time. See you later.